Hey, what's going on, guys? I have a very special video for you today. I was browsing the Steam Workshop last night looking for a newly updated mod to run with Warsails, and I came across a mod called AI Diplomacy. So I read into it, and it basically claims that you can talk to any NPC in the game and have like dynamic conversations with them, and those conversations that you have will impact the game. So it sounded too good to be true, but I had to try it out. So I downloaded the mod and I downloaded Player 2, which is required. It's basically a free AI app that allows the mod to work with the game. So I enabled the mod, I launched Player 2 in the background, and then I launched the game. I fiddled with the mod settings. I only had to change a couple things like DeepSeek to Player 2 for a couple of options. So I started a new game, and I thought to myself, what should I say to an NPC to really test this mod out? Well, every time I've started a new game on Warsails, Vlandia always takes the Nords, northwestern island, like right off the bat. So I figured I'm going to try and warn the Nords of the impending Vlandian invasion. So I went to the keep and I found a random noble lady, and I said, I've received word that the Vlandians plan to invade the island of Baneland. I think King Halthar should be informed. And then about 20 seconds later, she responded with this, and if you want to pause the video and read, go ahead, but she basically reacted with suspicion and asked for proof, to which I respond with, I was in Ostakin a couple days ago. Their fleet is planning on setting sail in 1 week to invade Baneland. And then after I said that, she started to believe me and asked me how many men they have, how many ships they have, and that she is going to ride to inform the king at once. So to answer her question, I replied with, I know that Durthard leads them himself, at least 1,600 of their best fighting men and ships. And then she responds with this, basically saying, holy shit, I gotta go tell the king, thank you. And by this point in using the mod, I'm pretty impressed. But I'm not totally mind blown. That's when I decide to wait a few in-game days and see what happens. So I checked back at the keep and Thiersef was gone. She did leave to tell Halthar, which this was the first sign that the world was reacting to my conversation, which I thought was really cool. So I waited a few more days and saw this notification. The AI took my conversation and made it become reality within the game. So does the AI actually behave any differently on the campaign map? Well, I teleported to Halvik, and that's when I saw the Nords arriving with an army, and then the Vlandians arrived with their army. Just before the siege happened, I got some more notifications. Basically, two political statements, Durthert and Halthar talking shit to each other, and then we got a military development. And I love how the AI from just 3 conversations created an entirely new storyline from my simple warning to the Nords. Just the fact that the Lords responded on the campaign map to my conversation blows my mind. And then after reading that, the Vlandians sieged the city. As their forces were dwindling down, I decided that it was time to help the Nords out. But before I could join them, I was approached by one of them, and this is where my mind was truly blown. Alright, here's where it gets crazy, man. The AI mentioning the current situation and asking for help. Things like this add incredible value to the game. I mean, this is the kind of shit I was dreaming of when I was a kid. There's just so much potential with this mod, guys, and I knew I had to make a video for it to bring attention to it because I didn't know this existed until yesterday. I don't, maybe I'm living under a rock or something, but let me know in the comments if you try this mod because my mind was thoroughly blown. And I'm definitely going to be doing more testing with this mod. The only problem, if there is a problem with this mod, is that although Player 2 is free, there's like a credit system for how many times you can have a conversation with the AI. Every time you have a conversation, it takes away like 2 credits or whatever. And every day you only get so many credits. But I was able to play for like 8 hours and I did not run out of credits. So the free version is actually very generous and totally enjoyable for free. Emphasis on free. So I ended up joining Grika's army as a mercenary to take the fight to the Vlandians, where upon loading in, I was able to take command of the infantry, which was nice, and then we had a massive battle, which if you don't care for seeing a big epic battle, feel free to skip ahead on the timestamp. Another cool thing about this mod is that it's compatible with all of my other mods, like here I'm running the Realistic Battle mod and the RTS Camera mod, which I will put those links in the description as well as my entire mod list. Alright, I'm going to stop talking now and let you enjoy the battle.
Square formation!
Alright, so that was a pretty fun battle. I really love the realistic battle mod. It just makes the battles last so much longer and formations actually work. And the RTS camera mod as well is a must-have. So with the battle being over, I sought out King Halthar and swore fealty. And check out what the AI did after the battle. I really feel like this is the future of RPGs. This integration with AI and NPCs is looking very promising. I eventually ran into Aldrich's wife. Check out this interaction. And a few days after that battle, the Vlandians negotiated a peace deal with the Nords. But this mod, it really does add meaning to things that would otherwise be completely insignificant in vanilla. Overall, I have to say I am extremely impressed with this mod, especially since it's free. I mean, it's crazy, man. It's a game changer. If you guys made it this far in the video, thank you for watching. I'll definitely be making more Bannerlord videos in the future, so if you enjoyed this video and want to see more, feel free to subscribe. It'll let me know that I should make more videos like this. Thanks for watching, guys.